Hey guys, welcome back to Yogi Positivity. We got a special guest today over there doing, I don't know what, but that's Tigger. He'll be joining us today. You might be wondering why I'm not really in yoga attire. I'm actually in my jammies and I'm fresh out the shower, so my hair is still wet. But I didn't know what to start with, and so yesterday I actually filmed a whole yoga flow for you guys that was a little bit more difficult, and then when I was done I realized that it wasn't recording me the whole entire time, but trial and error, but that's okay. We're here today, and today was such a gloomy day and I was not feeling it. I was not feeling motivated to record another video whatsoever. And I told my wife that. I was like, I don't feel like doing it. And she said, well, you are Yogi Positivity. No matter how you feel, you have to do it. And I was like, you know what, you're right. If I want you guys to show up for me, I need to show up for you. And so today we are just going to do a nice, gentle, before bed yoga flow. This is something that you don't need anything for. If you don't have a mat, that is perfectly okay. You can do it right on the carpet, right on the hard floor, whatever you're comfortable with. And get into your pajamas and let's get started. So first I want to do a short flow standing, just to kind of get you in the movement, get you in the breath with movement flow. What you'll start with is by putting your feet hips width distance apart. Have your knees a little bit bent, not too much, but you don't want to be locked knees either. Kind of set yourself up, and when you're ready, take a deep breath and reach up. And have your arms wide, kind of like you're holding a beach ball or something like that. You can see my shadow. I have awful lighting in here. Sorry about that, guys. On a breath out, hands to your heart. All right, let's do that one more time. Breath in, hands up. Breath out, hands to your heart. On the next one, we're going to still do your arms up. Breath in. Grab your left arm with your right hand and take a side bend. You don't need to go far here. Go as far as you can. And while you're here, breathe into your side ribs so you can feel a stretch from the inside out. Good. Breathe in, reach up. Grab the opposite arm, side bend. On your next breath in, reach up. On your exhale, you're going to do an open arm twist. So right arm behind you, left arm directly in front of you. If you need to swing your hips a little bit, like if you're kind of like this, that's fine, but try to knit them forward. And then to test your balance a little bit, gaze back to your right thumb. We're here for 2 breaths. Last exhale. And on your next inhale, reach up, back to center. And on your exhale, side arm twist to the other side. Gaze back to your left thumb. Here for 2 breaths. And on your next inhale, reach back up to center. And on your breath out, hands to your heart. Great job, guys. Let's take that one more time. On your inhale, reach up. Exhale, grab your left arm, side bend. Inhale, reach up. Grab your right arm, side bend. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, open arm twist. Gaze back to your right thumb. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, gaze back to your left thumb. Inhale, reach up. We're going to throw something in there, back bend, cactus arms. If you're up here, that is perfectly fine, but try to bend back a little bit. Look up to the stars. Good. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Awesome, guys. I don't know what this guy's doing. He's feeling the vibes. Right, let's meet sitting in the mat. Okay, go ahead and sit crisscross yoga sauce. Now when I sit in this position, I do like to have one foot in front of the other instead of both underneath, because my feet do tend to fall asleep. Oh, baby. You know, I realized that I think it's a good thing to have either one or both of my cats in the video, because I'll at least have 1 or 2 people watch the videos just because of them, so maybe I'll gain a follower or 2 just to watch them do yoga. Tig always does yoga with me. Whenever I do it in the morning, he's super into it. In the seated position, go ahead and lift your shoulders up, roll them back and down so you have good posture and a nice open heart. And on your inhale, we're going to kind of do similar to what we were doing standing, sitting, as far as the twisting. On your inhale, reach up. On your exhales, twist to your right. Right arm goes behind you, left arm right here on your knee, and try to gaze back. When you're doing this, be sure to have a tall spine. You don't want to be like this trying to do it, because it just defeats the purpose. What we're trying to do here is really twist in your midsection. So a tall spine is very important and helps avoid injury. Give me a couple breaths here. Good. On your next inhale, reach back up. On your exhale, go to the other side. Couple breaths here. Good. On your inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. So while we're here with our hands at heart center, I want you to take a moment to allow your body to surrender and allow yourself to close your eyes. With your breathing, try to make your inhales the same length as your exhales. And while you're here in this moment, try to think about why you're here. Think about what your reasoning is for starting this yoga journey with me. Is it because you want to lose weight? Is it because you want to help your stress levels? Or is it simply because you're here to support? Everybody has a reason for starting. My original reason was to begin an exercise routine. However, as you can see, yoga has so many more benefits than just losing weight. It can help you relax and help you sleep better, which is why we are here tonight. All right, on this next inhale, I want you to take the biggest inhale that you have tonight. And on your exhale, do an open mouth vocal exhale. Go ahead and slowly blink your eyes open. All right, so go ahead and put your feet out in front of you. Now try to flex your toes towards your face. You want to keep your feet fairly active. Go ahead and lift your shoulders up, back and down so that you have good posture still with a tall spine. On your inhale, you're going to lift your arms. And on your exhale, you're going to fold forward and try to grab your feet. If you cannot go this far, you can be here, you can be down here, you can even be right here if you need to. Your knees do not need to be locked here. You can have them slightly bent, and that is what will help you reach all the way to your feet. If you can, put your head down like I am. If not, you can stay up. If you can go further down, that's great. I am a bit rusty, so this is where I am at tonight. Alright, on your next inhale, go ahead and bring your feet to touch into what I like to call butterfly pose. I think there's an actual technical name for it, but it looks like a butterfly, so that's what we'll do. Go ahead and just take a moment here to kind of let your legs fall open. And on your inhale, reach your arms up. And on your exhale, go ahead and touch the ground and try to walk your hands as far forward as you can. You should feel it on your inner thighs, but it should not be painful. Now, what I mean by painful is that you are unable to breathe through it. It might be uncomfortable for you. You might be feeling sensation that is new to you. But if you can breathe through it, then you are okay. Stick with it. Breathe through it. If you are in pain, come back up here until you are able to breathe through it again. Great. Go ahead and walk your hands back up. Close your leg with your hands. We're going to do the first one again. So go ahead and roll your shoulders up, back, and down. Have a slight bend in your knees. On your inhale, reach your arms up. And on your exhale, fold forward. You might notice that you are able to go a little bit further this time. As you can see, the change does happen pretty quickly. If you end up sticking with your routine, you will end up being a little bit more flexible than you were before. You can push yourself to limits that you never thought existed. It just takes practice. Go ahead and bring your feet into touch again. And on your inhale, reach your arms up. And on your exhale, go ahead and walk them forward. I was going to go through other people's yoga routines with you guys to start. However, I found it difficult to kind of keep up with it and also explain in my own words while going through it. So I decided to just take a little bit of some of my favorite videos to put it in myself and give it a shot at training on my own. So I'm sorry if it feels a little bit disorganized. It will get better, just like you in your yoga practice. Alright, on your inhale, go ahead and walk your hands back up. Close your legs with your hands. And now what we're going to do is have you come all the way down to the mat. Feels good to come down here. If you've got your hair up, go ahead and take it down if it's uncomfortable for you. I want you to be comfortable. Now what we're going to do here is called a supine twist. So what we're going to be doing is twisting our core so that you can kind of wring out your organs a little bit, which will help you with your digestion for overnight. It's kind of like a body detox, I would say. On your inhale, go ahead and hug your knees to your chest. Keep your feet active. And on your exhale, you're going to scoot your left hip over to the right and drop your knees to the left. And spread your right arm out and look to your right thumb. You really want to feel the twist right here in your core. If you need to reset, go ahead. Great. On your next inhale, go ahead and come back to center. Bring your knees back into your chest. Inhale. And on your exhale, drop your knees to the right. Scoot your hips over to the left. Spread your left arm out and look to your left thumb. Take deep breaths here. Try to feel the stretch and the wringing out of your core. Awesome. Come back to the center. Knees into your chest. And on your exhale, I'm going to have you roll forward and meet me on the mat on your hands and knees. So here we're going to take a quick cat and cow before I have you meet me back down on the mat for some Shavasana. So on your inhale, what you're going to do is drop your stomach, open your chest, look up. And on your exhale, round your back. This is cat. Feel the stretch in your upper back. On your inhale, we'll do cow. Drop your stomach, open your heart, gaze up. And on your exhale, cat, round your spine. Look back to your thighs. Feel the stretch in the back of your neck and your upper back. Good. Inhale back to neutral. I want to try something with you guys now while we're doing a gentle flow, just because this is something that we will be taking a lot in the future. And I do want you guys to be familiar with it. So it is downward facing dog. So what you'll do is you'll curl your toes, push up, hips up and back. And while you're here, you want to feel space between your ears and your shoulders. So imagine there's like apples between there, creating space so you can relax your neck. Your heels do not need to touch the ground. You can be up here if that's more comfortable. Eventually, you do want to end up a little bit further down to the ground, but as of right now, I want you to do what's comfortable for you. Take a deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Perfect. On your breath in, look up. Drop your knees, bring your knees out in front of you and come all the way down onto your back. So what I want to do is Shavasana. We will do that at the end of every class, no matter how strenuous the class might be. So go ahead and just lay your legs out. Get your body comfortable and relaxed, palms up. Now some people do have lower back pain in this position. If you are one of those people, what you can do is plant your feet on the ground. Spread your feet a little bit further than hips width distance and let your knees go into touch like this. This will really help give you support in your lower back so you don't feel so uncomfortable. And again, I want you to allow yourself to surrender. Close your eyes. And while you lay here, try to feel everything under your skin. Feel the little movements from what we did today. I know that we didn't do much, but we did move. I really wanted to take a short, easy flow to introduce breath with movement to you guys and show you that yoga isn't just the difficult poses, it is so much more. It can be relaxing. It can just help you clear your thoughts of the day you had. And while you're here in Shavasana, I want you to go back to your intention. Why are you here? Try to keep that intention with you every day when you don't feel motivated. Remember why you're doing this. Take love, Shavasana. Don't you leave me. Good job. Alright, you guys can lay here for as long as you need to. However, when you're ready, go ahead and come up and meet me at the mat. I want to say thank you so much for being here. I want to reiterate that Yogi Positivity is about body positivity. I encourage men and women of all shapes and sizes to be here. You do not need to be a petite person to do yoga. You do not need to be flexible already. All you need is yourself and the motivation to move. Go ahead and bring your hands to your heart. Namaste. Thank you guys again so much for watching. Be sure to press that subscribe button for future videos. I will introduce some more difficult poses in the future, but I did just want to start with something gentle and kind of show you what yoga can do for your sleep and just to help you relax at the end of a stressful day at work or school or whatever it is that you're doing. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and thank you so much for supporting. Good night, guys.